What is up, everybody? And in today's video, we're going to be going over a rate my deck video. On Twitter, I posted post your decks and I will rate them. I want to do a little bit of a different video here, but I just did not have time to be able to crank it out the way that I wanted to with breakdowns and numbers. That'll definitely be coming in the next rate my deck video, but for this one I wanted to get it out. I know I haven't been able, or should I say posted every single day. Recently I missed like 2 days out of the past like 4. I had my girlfriend's birthday this weekend. It was a wild success. I'm not going to say I'm the boyfriend of the year, but I'm going to say I'm the boyfriend of the year, but that's besides the point. Let's just jump right into this video. First video, or should I say deck up, is going to be Nabar's Archer Queen deck. You have Archer Queen, Giant Skeleton, Golden Giant Bowler, Electro Wizard, and Archer. First look, 3/3 cost minis. I don't really like having 3/3 cost minis in a deck unless one can get upgraded to at least 1 star and get value. I think all of these minis in this deck setup don't really get value at 1 star. I guess you could say Golden Giant could get some, but not really. I mean, it's only versus stun minis, and it's like, The Golden Giant isn't going to be upgraded. I think the Giant Skeleton might be upgraded for the +2 seconds for the Royal Ghost. But other than that, I mean, unless there's an electric tile that's getting played a lot, I don't think the Bowler's really going to get that much play at 1 star. But I think this is a very, very solid deck, especially with the Electro Wizard. It counters all the minis in the game. I'm going to give this deck a solid 8 out of 10. All right, next up, we have a Frame Supercell. We're actually playing this deck setup right now on the screen. It's going to be this deck list that we are playing throughout this video. Countess, Ice Wizard, Giant Skeleton, Magic Archer, Mega Knight, and Guard. All right, so the first thing that I have to say about this deck setup is it's very strong. It's got a lot of stuns. You know, the Magic Archer does pretty decent in this deck setup, but here's the problem. Electro Wizards kind of destroy you if they upgrade and you're not able to take it out. You also have an awkward situation with your Giant Skeleton where you're kind of going to be leaking 1 elixir throughout the match unless you upgrade your Giant Skeleton. If they don't have a Royal Ghost, it's kind of one of those situations where you are leaking 1 elixir. Yes, the Giant Skeleton might be 4 elixir worth of a mini, so it's not the end of the world here. I do prefer to have at least 2 3-cost minis or a 3-cost mini that can get upgraded. Not the end of the world because it is a Giant Skeleton, and I think it does get the most value out of any 3-cost mini, especially at 0 stars. That bomb drop is just absolutely insane. You have the Guard, which is very, very good as well. You have the Mega Knight, which is strong, you know, especially with the stuns, and then the Ice Wizard to slow everything down. I think the problems with this deck are going to arise when they max out their Electro Wizard just right off of the bat. You don't really have the greatest answers to that. So for that point alone, I'm going to give this deck a solid 7 out of 10. It's a good setup. It's a good deck list. But if your Magic Archer does not connect with the Electro Wizard or your Countess, you're going to be in a world of pain if that Electro Wizard comes off and stuns your entire army for 4 seconds. Next up, we have Shu Ming's Wave Master deck. Wave Master, Electro Wizard, Ice Wizard, Royal Ghost, Golden Giant, and Mini P.E.K.K.A. All right, so it's got 3 solid 3-cost minis here. You could get a nice, nice rotation here with a Golden Giant, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Then you can get a 1-star Royal Ghost. Right after that, you can go Royal Ghost, Mini P.E.K.K.A. with the Wave Master to start out. Really good starting hands. I think you're probably going to steal round 1 if you play this correctly. You have an Electro Wizard and an Ice Wizard. Really, really strong. I love the Ice Wizard here. Unfortunately, you don't have the 2nd star on the Ice Wizard, so that's going to knock down the deck a lot of points, but I'm going to keep it as if you did have a 2-star Ice Wizard. Electro Wizard with the stuns is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm assuming he just goes for the Electro Wizard carry most of the time. You can also go with the Royal Ghost carry as well. I think having those 2 minis with the Wave Master is just a very, very strong combination. I'm going to give this deck a solid 8.5 out of 10 just for the sole purpose of you have the Electro Wizard and you have the Royal Ghost, plus you have the Wave Master, which is the most, I guess, broken carry in the game if it does get good stuns off. Next up, we have Abu Al-Saf here. Okay, sorry if I butchered that name. I do apologize. I'm very, very bad with names, even if it's like a name like Kevin. Somehow I butcher it. All right, Barbarian King Woo. Okay, Barbarian King, Dark Goblin, Giant Skeleton, Archer, Witch, and Wizard. Good setup here, right here. I like the switch. Barbarian King does get a lot of value. So you have Barbarian King and you have your Giant Skeleton as your only tanks in the front line here for this setup, but I don't think that's the end of the world. I think the Witch is going to continually spawn skeletons. I think the Wizard's going to get you value with the anti-heal. I think the Archer's going to chip down their backline, and the Dark Goblin is just going to carry you to victory. I think you can leave the Dark Goblin at 0 stars, the Giant Skeleton at 0 stars here. The Witch can get you some value, the Wizard can get you some value, and so can the Ice Wizard. I would kind of like to see actually the Ice Wizard instead of the Wizard, just for the sole purpose of if they have a mini pack or if they have anything that can clear out your Barbarian King very, very fast. It will be unfortunate, but I do think this deck setup is solid. I do think this deck setup is nice. I'm going to give this a solid 7.75 out of 10. Next up, we have Gaz Tomo's Wave Master deck. All right, so we have a Wave Master, a Squitch, a Dark Goblin, an Ice Wizard, a Bowler, and a Mini P.E.K.K.A. All right, so he's got three cost minis. Not too bad here. You can upgrade your Dark Goblin once. You can upgrade it 3 times, however you want to do it as far as that's concerned. You have a Witch and you have an Ice Wizard. I think this deck is very, very solid. I think you got the stuns with the the slows with the Ice Wizard. You have the stuns with the Wave Master. You have the stuns with the Bowler. The Squitch is going to get you value. You just got to protect your Dark Goblin. I think this is a solid deck. I'm going to give this a 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video. I love each and every single one of you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the content on the channel. Sorry this was a shorter one. We have been working on our YouTube short content. That's going to be coming out very, very shortly. Probably in the next update, we are going to be doing that. And about season 4, there's going to be a lot of YouTube short content and a lot of short form content on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video. I love each and every single one of you guys. I'll see you guys next time.